Are you looking to improve your communication and public speaking skills in 2024? Maybe you would like to boost your confidence when next you're delivering that speech at that event. Or you would like to speak more audibly and clearly the next time you're delivering a presentation at your workplace. If this sounds like you, then I have something to share with you in this video that I believe would help you immensely. A great way to do it would be by joining the Toastmasters Club. And it's fine. If you don't know what Toastmasters is, that's okay, because in this video, I'll be sharing with you what Toastmasters is, how it can potentially help you, and some of the major reasons why I joined Toastmasters. It's Franklin here, and before moving on, if you already haven't done so, please subscribe to my channel. That's where you're going to be notified when I drop a new video. I usually create content around the areas of personal success, professional and career development, and faith as well. So go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Talking about Toastmasters, what exactly is Toastmasters? Very funny story. I remember the first time I mentioned Toastmasters, I believe it was to one of my brothers. He was like, toast? You mean like toasting a girl? I was like, no. No, Toastmasters is not anything like that. Maybe you heard about Toastmasters and that's what came to your mind. It is not that at all. The Toastmasters is a non-for-profit organization, and the main aim of the organization is to help professionals with improving their public speaking, communication, and their leadership skill. It's just similar to the Rotary or to BNI or some other non-profit organizations that people join with a common interest, and they want to create an environment where each member can help the members can help one another to grow in a specific way. For Toastmasters, it is in those three major areas. Definitely joining Toastmasters has been a very big game changer for me. And later in the video, I'm going to be sharing major reasons why I joined the club. But before that, there have been a number of predictions from different studies that show that in the coming future, especially with the rise in the usage of AI, in the workplaces, there will be more focus on soft skills than on the technical skills. The reason being that obviously as AI continues to grow and to develop, people are going to leverage AI to solve problems and to target technical skills, which means again that there will be more focus on the soft skills. Interestingly, based on those studies, a number of soft skills that were highlighted in those studies include presentation and public speaking skills, communication skills, and leadership skills. Interestingly, it was for those same skills that I joined Toastmasters. Those are the three major skills I was looking to improve, and that's why I joined Toastmasters. The first one is with public speaking. A number of people fear public speaking more than they fear death. That is insanely crazy. Although my level of fear for public speaking may not have gotten to that level beyond the fear of death, but I know definitely that it was an area I had a lot of fear and challenge around. In fact, I remember one of the first few times when I decided to join the Toastmasters Club. That was when I remember after I had just learned and become convinced that there was something for me in the area of speaking. I literally had been seeing myself speaking when in my dream, and it was exciting. So I knew that there was speaking somewhere in my future. So I remember the first time I joined Toastmasters Club in a different location. I think I was there about 1 or 2 times, but man, I was terrified. I was petrified that I just ran away. In fact, in a different video where I talked about fear, forget everything and run. I ran. I forgot about that dream that I had to speak, and I just ran away. But later on, on my journey, when I started taking things seriously with public speaking, I decided to join again. And I would tell you definitely that it has made a huge difference for me, especially when it comes to public speaking. I noticed that going on the stage, I'm more confident and I'm more audible and vocal, especially, and more fired up and excited whenever I get on stage. And thankfully, Toastmasters has helped me a lot with improving and boosting my public speaking. It's also obviously helped me a lot, especially even with creating content and videos like this. And interestingly, creating content and videos like this have also helped me to do well in Toastmasters. The very interesting thing about this is a number of professional motivational speakers that we hear about today. They actually started off learning to speak by joining Toastmasters. For example, Brian Tracy, Les Brown, and I'm sure so many other individuals who we hear about today. They started a journey, a speaking career and journey through Toastmasters. So that was one skill that I was looking to improve on for joining Toastmasters. The second one is with communicating. So communication in general. Do you ever find yourself babbling or repeating certain words like or I'm like when you're speaking? If so, then you're definitely not alone. I know that there are a number of filler words that I use subconsciously when I am trying to grasp for the next word, or I'm stuck, or I'm feeling nervous. I tend to use those words, and maybe you can relate as well. But when I joined Toastmasters, I became more aware that I was doing and using those words. And obviously, in order to deliver a very smooth speech or talk, the more you use those filler words, the more you distract your audience when you're speaking. And that's why it helps a lot to, as much as possible, to cut down the usage of those filler words. Or maybe you find yourself always or mostly misusing the grammar. Definitely, it helps a lot to be mindful of that and be aware of it. So joining Toastmasters has helped me a lot, especially in this area as well, because during the meetings, especially when I get to speak, I am usually evaluated in those areas, how well I use the English language and how many of those filler words that I use. So the more conscious I am made aware of it, the better I can improve, especially in those areas, so that I can deliver more seasoned speeches and create more free-flowing and smooth videos like this. The third reason that I joined Toastmasters is to improve my leadership. So just as I mentioned that Toastmasters is a non-for-profit organization, as a non-for-profit club, I'll put it as a club or organization, however you put it. And obviously with any club, there's usually structure. There's structure to ensure that the club continues to run effectively and to operate very well. So there are obviously different roles in Toastmasters. There's the role of the president, vice president, treasurer, and VP in different areas. And I noticed that in order for me to feel like a part of an organization or a community, I usually like to join the leadership, because that way for me, I feel that I can be more rooted. And I just don't want to be like the member who just comes in and goes out. I like to be a part of the leadership or be very involved, so I can actually build join and contribute in building the community or the club that I find myself. And that's exactly what happened. And one of the reasons that I also joined the leadership. At the Toastmasters location or club that I am currently a member of, I'm also the vice president of the membership. So I am the one responsible for recruiting people to the club, maintaining the members, and just ensuring that the members are doing okay and that we're having more new people join the club as well. And since I just love to interact with people, I felt like that was going to be the best role for me. So thankfully, when I showed interest and I was voted in and I got to be the one who occupied that position. So that obviously has helped me a lot, because with leadership comes responsibility. Like they say in Spider-Man, great power comes great responsibility. So it helped me a lot with just managing expectations, and also with responsibilities as well that I have to perform. Excuse me. So those are some of the major reasons why I joined Toastmasters. And if any of these resonates with you and you feel you would love to develop your skills in those areas, then I strongly recommend that you visit toastmasters.org and find a club, a Toastmaster club near you. Reach out and go attend your first meeting. I'm sure it's going to be great and awesome. And who knows, you may also find many other reasons apart from those top 3 reasons I shared with you that you would see Toastmasters would benefit you. Just in case you're curious and you would like to know what an ideal or a typical meeting would look like in Toastmasters, well, I'll give you a very quick overview. So normally when you have people, you have the people or the members join in, there are different roles and different titles, but 2 of the major things that happens the Toastmasters is, number 1, somebody is likely going to be delivering a speech, and the speech can last for about 5 to 7 minutes depending on the person's pathway, so the person's speaking journey. Each member, after you join, you would pick a speaking journey where you'll be asked to deliver different kinds of speech depending on the different level that you find yourself. The other thing that would normally happen at the Toastmasters meeting is what is called the table topic segments. So in the table topic segment, the table topic master, who is responsible for that segment, would have a number of questions that they would ask. The question can be in form of the statements can be in the form of a question, or it can be in the form of a quote, or just a statement. And the idea is the table topic master would either call someone, or somebody can volunteer to provide a response to the statements within 1 to 2 minutes. So you're practicing impromptu speech here. Impromptu speech meaning that you're not aware of the topic, or you don't have the opportunity at the time to think, or to plan ahead of time. So you're given a question, and then you have to provide a response off the cuff. So that way, just kind of test your ability to quickly generate ideas. And at the end of the meeting, there's usually going to be an evaluation section. So there's an evaluator and also a timer who is keeping track of obviously the usage of time, which is obviously very important when it comes to speaking in general. So I think for me, the evaluation section is perhaps one of the most important parts of the meeting, because people can say things, but they would not know how well they have done unless they get feedback. So getting feedback is also one of the reasons why Toastmasters is a great place for people to learn. And obviously they do the feedback and the critique in a very, very constructive and a very positive way, because again, that is the mission of the Toastmasters, to create a positive learning environment for the members to grow and to develop their skills in those areas. And thankfully, I've been the winner of the best table topic or the best impromptu speech on different occasions. And imagine the first time I joined the Toastmasters, I became a member, I won the best table topic. And I think for me, that was like a very, very clear sign that I needed to continue joining the meetings. And thankfully, it's been over a year plus that I have been an official member of Toastmasters. So again, if this is something that interests you and you would like to improve your public speaking, communication, and leadership skill in a very positive learning environment, then joining Toastmasters, I believe, is going to be a significantly great way for you to grow in those areas in 2024. And obviously, as you grow in those areas, it will definitely also show up in other areas of your life as well and help you to achieve your goals all around the board. So that's something I wanted to share with you. I hope you found this useful. If you did, I'd like to hear what you think about the video in the comments section. Thank you so much for watching. And obviously don't forget that you're more than enough. You're worthy, you're deserving, you're loved. Jim Franklin here. Thanks again for watching. God bless and peace.